Fuck. So Tuff News TV are exclusively reporting that Beyonce came into the fold and helped Cassie in a position where, you know, P. Diddy was being quite aggressive. This story is interesting to me, guys, but I'll admit I do have questions. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, send us super thanks, and subscribe to the channel. So let's get into this. I'm going to read this out to you within, just within 5 minutes and wrap this video up. But Tuff News TV, if you don't know about them, check them out. I think they're a great channel. They are reporting on everything going on with P. Diddy as well, but they have exclusive sources they are stating. And this is basically what took place. I want to put you on notice about some more info that is coming out of the original 60-page lawsuit that Cassie and her lawyers initially filed against Diddy. So it's been said that Jay-Z and Beyonce were implicated in the lawsuit for witnessing Diddy strike her and push her down at one of Diddy's parties. The location, time, and date of this occurrence was not given due to other privacy issues and other concerns regarding this matter. According to documents, Cassie fled upstairs and locked herself in one of the bedrooms after the incident with Diddy took place. Diddy's security tracked her down, and Cassie took about 30 minutes or more to get herself together. Once Cassie was on her way to returning to the party, Beyonce and Jessica Alba were waiting in the foyer of the house to check on her. Cassie says that Beyonce was visibly upset, and as Diddy and Jay were walking towards them, Beyonce blew a gasket and screamed at Diddy, telling him that what he did was highly offensive and absolutely unacceptable. And Diddy got on his knees and apologized to Cassie, Beyonce, and Jessica. I'm told Beyonce was very annoyed at what took place, and she was annoyed with Jay and asked him, "Why are you comforting him?" and being so supportive instead of checking him. It's been said that Beyonce then told Jay-Z, "I'm starting to lose respect for you." I've told shortly thereafter, Cassie, Beyonce, Jessica, Jay-Z, and about 20 to 25 people ended up leaving the party after some witnessed the incident and others who heard what happened. I'm told Cassie left with Jessica and an entourage of 10 people that night instead of Beyonce for the sole purpose of not being tracked down by Diddy because of his connections with Jay. Beyonce insisted. Cassie said someone called the cops because she was contacted the next day by law enforcement after the cops showed up to the house the same night after neighbors called and reported that there was total chaos going on in the neighborhood. But someone from the party called and anonymously reported what happened because Diddy was about to lay hands on Cassie, which he denied, and Cassie chose not to cooperate or corroborate, which was reported. Makes sense? When she was contacted by law enforcement. Before the lawsuit was filed, Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Jessica were contacted because their names nor the incident made the cut in the 35-page lawsuit that the public had access to. So this is what he's I don't know where his sources are coming from, guys. So I don't know how, reliable this conversation is, because right now it's just all alleged. It's just not true as of right now. We don't know if it's true, and it's just a theory. That's just the way I see it, because I don't know how strong this source is. But if we look at the actions of what is being described and break the statement down quickly for a minute, it can make sense. Normally, it's somebody like Solange, not Beyonce, to confront situations. However, 50 Cent did say in an interview that, he was shading Jay-Z or something, and Beyonce went up to confront him. I don't know if you guys remember that interview, but, he said that Beyonce went up, she was ready to buck. She was like, if you're going to nut, I'm on a buck. That was the attitude that she was coming with. So that to me is interesting, because then she would do something like that. Also, we've seen in stories that I've read that when P. Diddy would be upset with Kimora, he then wanted to apologize, he got on his knees. So in this particular source, it's described that P. Diddy also got on his knees to apologize to Beyonce, Jessica Alba, and Cassie. He did the same thing to Kimora. He got on his knees. It's the way to show performative submission, in my opinion, and so therefore that person has to forgive you because you're directly on your knees. Now, it would make sense that he would act out in front of Jay-Z, because him and Jay-Z are friends, very close. We saw the video that 50 put up of him slapping Jay-Z, as a joke, as it were, on the stage. So I think that he wouldn't choose to move differently in front of Jay-Z. It wouldn't make sense. So for the fact that Beyonce stood up for Cassie in this, I want to believe it, but I just don't see it to be true as of right now. Personally, I think there's more to the story. I also don't think Beyonce has that much power, to be honest with you. Let's keep it a buck. But at the same time, I do think that she would stand up for something if she saw something like that happening. But I wouldn't be surprised if she wouldn't. I don't know, but I'm glad that somebody was there for her, I guess. In terms of this 60-page lawsuit, I don't know where this has also come from. Like, how do we know it's a lot more pages than what it was? I just think that, somebody says it and we just believe it. And I just feel like I need factual evidence to prove that it was 60 pages. and you know, Beyonce now coming into the fold to help, and then her being upset with Jay-Z, like this source, how reliable is the source, guys? Like, I don't know, but we should also question the source. I want to believe the source. I want to believe, because, you know, I'm a fan of the channel, but at the same time, you know, we have to look at it from a journalistic integrity and that perspective. I'm not saying I'm a journalist, but I'm just saying that we need to look at it from that perspective when we discuss these stories. But this is what's being alleged, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, although it does seem like it cannot be true, it can also be believable. Like the way it's been described, it corroborates other actions in different scenarios that we know to be true. So, you know, Jay-Z, Beyonce, they're very much around P. Diddy and Cassie in several pictures and photos, in several events. So they were bound to probably have seen something, because we know P. Diddy likes to while out in front of people as well. Anyways, make of this what you will. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button for daily and consistent content. Comment down below. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe. It's just one click, guys. Click the notifications bell, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.